Maintenance emergencies, those are the emergencies. Those are the most important emergencies. You have to respond to them. Who else is going to respond to them? I can't tell you how many times I've heard the words, oh, it's not my problem. It's not my property. Oh, I'm after hours. What if there's a flood? Maintenance emergency is exactly what it sounds like. A maintenance emergency. Could be a fire, could be a flood, could be someone, God forbid, somebody passes away. It is your job to respond to them. You are the first point of contact when it comes to maintenance emergencies. When you live on site, that doesn't mean that when you, after hours, you're, oh, I'm gonna go home and relax. You have to walk your property. You have to keep an eye on everything. You have to set up different routes, patrol. You hear a fire alarm, go investigate, see what it is. Don't just think, oh, it's okay. Some places they have the computer will tell you exactly where it's coming from. If that's the case, better on you. Write it down, keep track of it. Some people start fires here and you have to be on top of it or otherwise the property can catch on fire. And then who's gonna be responsible? If there's no property, how are you gonna be a property manager? No property manager, no property. A maintenance emergency can also be a flood. One time, my whole apartment got flooded from above. There was a flood involving one of the toilets, the intake valve. For those of you who don't know what it is, an intake valve is the hose that brings water into the toilet so you are able to flush it. That just shoots out water. That valve came loose, flooded the person's above me apartment. The water came down, flooded my apartment below. That is an maintenance emergency. So, you have to respond to that. You have to go, you have to turn off the water. That's the main thing right there. Anything having to do with water, any flood or anything, find a way to turn off the water. Turn off the water. That's the most important thing. Don't let it run. Don't think, oh, it's gonna stop running. It'll just flow itself out. It'll get tired. It'll never get tired. It'll never stop running. Turn off the water. Same thing for the power. In case there's anything related to the power, shut off the power. You don't want to get electrocuted. You want to get stuck. Another emergency is relating to do with fire as well. Is and this actually I was present, but I wasn't exactly there when it happened. But shout out to my boy Rawa. Shout out to Chris if you guys are watching it. Miss you guys. Hope to see you guys again one day. There was smoke coming out of an apartment, windows and the screen window. So smoke coming out of the screen window. The back door was locked. The front door was locked. The fire alarms were going off. These guys didn't know what to do, but they could tell that there was a fire in there. My friend, he's had some training before. He kicked in the door. And when he kicked in that apartment door, all the smoke came out and he realized that the stove had been left on and there was something cooking there and it had caught on fire. It would have burnt the whole place down. The resident was having some drug problems and nodded off on the couch. Didn't even realize it. Could have burned his whole apartment down. Could have killed everybody just because he nodded off. You're gonna run into people like that. In affordable housing, in any type of housing actually, you'll run into people like that, and you have to be mindful and you have to keep an eye on that because they can burn the whole place down and you won't even realize it. Another maintenance emergency can consist of power outages. One time managing a skyrise, the whole power went out for the whole block. You could imagine the skyrise was pitch black, completely dark. There was some exit signs that light up in case of an emergency, but that's not enough light. If you're inside, I don't know if you've ever been inside of a building when it's completely dark. It is pitch black in there. You can't see anything. That is a maintenance emergency. What did I do? Got a bunch of glow sticks. That's the other thing too, is you gotta keep supplies. You gotta keep supplies for all these emergencies. Glow sticks are very, very important. Get yourself a bunch of glow sticks. Go on Amazon. Use a company card. Ask for permission first. Use a company card. Go on Amazon. I get the glow sticks. I left glow sticks all over the place and created pathways so everybody could guide themselves around. Color coded too. Very important. Maintenance emergencies, you have to respond to them. And pretty soon you're gonna pick up things too. Like, working here, you're gonna learn maintenance and you're gonna learn how to do certain things. It's as far as you want to take it, honestly. Me personally, could I be better? Yeah. Could I be worse? Yeah. I've learned a few things too. It's as far as you want to take it, but you will learn to resolve basic maintenance things. Trust in your maintenance techs. Train them. Send them off to training. If there's ever training available, send them there. It's like a video game. You're putting more skills into your guy, so that when the big battle comes, you guys will be ready. You also want to make a good relationship with your maintenance supervisor. Maintenance supervisor, the boss of all the maintenance techs. That guy, you want to have a good relationship. You want to have a good working relationship. You guys might not agree on everything. Maintenance supervisors, they have ways of running things. Sometimes they have that type A personality and they have a way that they want to run things. But if you're a good manager and you show that you are there to do a good job, you guys will work together, no problem. It won't be an issue. So we covered some things about working with maintenance, creating a schedule for your maintenance tech, maintenance emergencies, some stories behind that. Anything happen in these places. There could be all kinds of, the roof can fall down, there could be bugs, there could be earthquake, people get stuck in an elevator. Anything can happen. You might see it. People will report it to you too. They'll say, hey, there's something going on over there. Go check it out. Keep an eye on things. Whenever you're out on the project, whenever there's construction going on, make sure you wear your reflector vest and you wear your hard hat too. That'll protect you from anything going on. I've had things fall from above and almost hit me, but I had my helmet on. But if it would have hit me, nothing would have happened. But things like that can fall and just knock you out and give you more problems. So we touched on those things. I hope this video has helped you. And like I said, you're the first point of contact. You are ground zero. You're gonna save the day. If not, you're gonna tell everybody how it's gonna save the day, and you're gonna make everybody proud, and you're gonna keep serving your residents. Okay? Let's fucking go from there.